So, school just ended for me. Don't know if it's ended for you, but, yeah. Like I said in the last video, I'm a senior in high school, and school has, like, just ended. Like, not ended for the year, but, ended for the semester. It's Christmas time. And, so, truth be told, it's actually kind of every year. My grades were shit. I barely passed, and I think I failed a class as well. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about today is just school and grades, how shitty it can kind of be, but maybe some strategies to kind of help, or at least some strategies that help me. So, school to begin with, I, you know, I'm not like a quiet kid at school or anything. Actually, I don't know if this is egotistical to say, but I'm decently popular. I'm well known at the school. The only problem with it is I fucking hate everybody around me. Like they're all just really annoying. They have no personal space. They don't pick up on social cues. They have no personal boundaries. It's just they're not fun to be around. They're not fun. Yeah, they're not funny to be around. They're not nice to be around. One of them's a fucking racist, like homophobe, just everything. And like it's just that's how it is. When you're that's the truth about being quote unquote popular at school is if you're popular, you hate everybody around you. Like just the people around you. I would never go out with any of these people, like, or spend actual time with them. But you know, that's not the problem I'm talking about today. The problem I'm talking about today is fucking grades. My grades were atrocious. I was only able to pass them with a little bit of help from the teachers, but uh, so the problem was, the problem was is I got super like let me use my calculus class as an example. I suck at math. I suck dick at math. I'm horrible, and so I I I got behind. I got super behind and just didn't turn in work. But my calculus teacher, he's a good teacher. He's chill, and he told me a lesson. He used like an analogy that I'll use here because I think it's pretty good. So the analogy is you spilled the milk. You got behind, right? Well, when cleaning up milk, what's the first thing you're gonna do? Are you gonna pick up the milk carton and stop it from spilling, or just try to clean it up while it's still spilling? No, you're gonna pick up the milk carton. So in this case, picking up the milk carton is doing all the new assignments he gives, or whatever your teacher gives. Do all the new assignments. That way the milk isn't spilling. And then after you've stopped the milk from spilling, when you have some time, you can then clean up the mess. And that's basically my mentality when it comes to getting behind is don't focus on this monumental fucking task of having to catch up everything. Stop, just take it a step at a time. Stop with the new things first. Like, do the new things that they're giving out first. And then when you get a chance, go back and do the assignments. So, I did that. It worked. I mean, it kind of worked. But I didn't catch up like I should have. But my teacher helped me out, and I was able to pass that class. However, a class I did not pass this semester was fucking computer science. I know next to nothing about coding. Yeah, right. I have a fucking certification in, like, signed by a fucking politician for cybersecurity, and I know next. But when it comes to coding, I know next to fucking nothing. I am completely in the dark. Like, coding is probably one of my worst. It's the thing I'm the worst at. And we're doing Python. I don't fucking know how to do it. Truth be told, I cheat. I cheat. There's some classes I just cheat in. But to be fair, most people at some point in their school career or whatever, they cheat. They cheat, and it's just natural. Just try not to make it a normal thing, I guess. But yeah, school is kind of a shit show. I mean, Everybody in middle school, like all the time in middle school, everybody was like, "Oh no, it's middle school sucks. It's gonna get better in high school." And then high school hit, and freshman year was probably the worst year of my life. That was probably I was at my lowest point then. And then sophomore, and then COVID hit, so I was not at school for like half of freshman, all of sophomore year. Uh, I I look back at myself back freshman year. I was pathetic. I was a pathetic loser. I was fat back then. I was pathetic. I was just a loser. And I'm glad I've improved myself since then. But still, like, as you know, everybody talks like, oh, they lost all their social skills and shit over COVID. I got better over COVID. I went from being a fat loser to less of a loser and not fat, but skinny. And then junior year I was skinny, and then now I work out, but and I'm not that skinny anymore. But uh, I don't know. I'll talk about working out and self improvement in another video. This is about school, which everybody. Truth be told, school sucks. I hope college is better. Like I said, I don't have all the experience, but I hope college will be better than high school. I mean, but you got to do school. I mean, it's not like I can drop out. I mean, I could get a GED, and I've considered it, but I really don't want to. That would fuck my life forever. And because they just tell you a GED is equal to a high school diploma, but in reality it isn't. It'll fuck you over if you get a GED. You probably won't be able to get a lot of jobs. It just won't be good. So I want a high school diploma. I just have virtually none of the graduation requirements besides credits. No service hours at the current moment. Or, well, I had 50. I had 50 service hours. I fucking categorized it wrong, and it went into like work hours or some shit. Not community service hours. But the, just take school one day at a time, one step at a time. You should be fine. Try to socialize at school, even if you don't like the people. Like, I don't like the people I'm surrounded with, but I still socialize. It's better to socialize than be quiet and just have nothing at school. Because even if they're people you hate, they'll you might have some good times with them. Like, mm, granted, you don't have to fucking stay with these people forever. I know I sure as hell wouldn't. But it's just good to it's good to have just someone to talk to at school, even if you don't like them. So yeah, see you next time.